In this video, I'll be changing the oil on my first generation Chevy Traverse. According to the owner's manual, this should be done within 600 miles after the change engine oil soon message appears on the driver information center, or at least once per year. The tools you need for this job are a 15mm socket and ratchet, a torque wrench capable of 18 foot-pounds, an oil filter wrench, a rubber or disposable glove, a funnel, some paper towels. You'll also need an oil filter, 6 quarts of 5W30 motor oil, and an oil catch pan. Get started by parking the vehicle on a level surface and apply the parking brake. It's best to change the oil with the engine warm, but use extra caution because the oil may be hot and the exhaust system is very close by. Next, pop the hood and remove the oil fill cap. If you have a low profile oil catch pan, you should be able to do this job without a jack or jack stands. Looking from the front, the oil drain plug is located just to the right of the lower control arm and can be accessed through this hole in the drivetrain and front suspension frame brace. Use a 15mm socket to loosen the drain plug, then slide the oil catch pan underneath and remove the plug with a gloved hand. While you're waiting on the oil to drain, clean up the drain plug and inspect the built-in rubber gasket and replace the plug if the gasket is missing or damaged. After the oil is finished draining, reinsert the drain plug into the oil pan and torque to 18 foot-pounds. Clean up around the drain plug to remove any leftover oil, then slide the pan underneath the oil filter. Be careful when removing the oil filter as it's located just to the left of the front exhaust manifold. Also, I found this filter to be particularly difficult to remove, so you may want to have a filter wrench on standby just in case. As it comes off the last thread, rotate the filter slightly to the right to drain the oil down this channel on the motor bracket before pointing the filter up and lifting out. To keep from having any oil drips on your driveway or garage floor, use a paper towel to clean up any oil on the bracket. Using new engine oil, coat the gasket on the new oil filter. Screw the new oil filter in place. Per the 2022 safety bulletin, the filter should be tightened 1 full turn after the gasket makes contact with the mounting flange. Using the funnel, begin filling the engine with 5W30 engine oil. The manual states the capacity is 6 quarts, but I found my 3.6 liter engine shows full after only 5.5 quarts. Reinstall the oil cap. Crank up the motor and check underneath the engine for leaks around the drain plug or the oil filter. Let it run for a few minutes to circulate the oil, and utilize this time to reset the oil counter by pressing the vehicle information button until the oil life counter comes up, then hold down the check button until it resets to 100%. Turn off the engine and wait a few minutes for the oil to settle back in the drain pan before checking the oil level using the dipstick. First, remove the dipstick and wipe it clean before reinserting it all the way and pulling it back out to make sure that the oil level is within the normal range. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and check out my Traverse playlist for all of my Chevrolet Traverse related videos.